volleyball action continues here inside the Paco Arena for our 2022 vleague Challenge Cup. Para sa ating men's division, this is our game number 2 between the Perpetual Help Altas and the San Beda University Red Spikers. Kanina nanalo si Coach Oji Mamon at ang kanyang USC Tiger Spikers against Coach George Pascua and the Adamson University. Mamaya we still have our game 3 and 4, CSB and Arellano and San Sebastian College of Recoletos and the FEU Tamaraos. But our match at hand for game number 2 is the Altas and the Red Spikers. You can watch us live on Facebook or via our website vleague.ph. Still Sydney Crespo together with former Ateneo Blue Eagle, Ana Gopico and Megan Cabrera na makakausap natin mamaya. Tignan natin ang standings ng ating mga teams starting with Pool B. Na ngayon ay the Perpetual Help Altas still with an unblemished record of 3-0. Kalaban naman nilang San Beda na ngayon ay 2-2, pero it's the Ateneo de Manila University na top 1 ngayon in Pool B. Puntahan naman natin ang Pool A. We have our Pool A standings here. And you, of course, swept the elimination round. UST, DLSU, Adamson, CSB, and Arellano University. Yan po ang ating Pool A and Pool B standings here in the men's division so far in the elimination round. Puntahan na natin ang ating Perpetual Help Altas na nanalo sa kanilang huling laban against Ateneo in 4 sets, 22-25, 25-9. He says na malaki talaga ang chance nila na kahit pa man ay they're up again.
You're playing kung you're AP or NCAA, like that does not matter in this.
Gustong i-prove ni Coach Sammy this pre-season. Number 4 natin sa Pool B with Coach Ariel de la Cruz. They rose to 3rd spot naman after 3 sets. Kalaban ng San Sebastian College of Recoletos, 25. So when we return, we will meet the starting lineup of both teams at sisimulan na natin ang ating laban dito sa game number 2. This is the vleague where it all started.
Presenting our officials for this match, our first referee is Mr. Joven Raceles, National Referee. Our second referee is Mr. Fernando Velarde, National Referee. Let's now call on our starters first for the University of Perpetual Help.
Opposite striker number 2, Toto Mateo. Middle blocker number 5, Raquel Medalla. Middle blocker number 6, Jesus Andrade. Their starting centers number 11, JC and Narciso. Outside striker team captain number 14, Louis Ramirez. Outside striker number 19, Hero Austria. And their starting libero is number 18, John Pepito. Their head coach is Sami Ahaya. Calling out the starters
Of the San Beda University Red Lions. Middle blocker number 3, Lawrence Calayag. Outside spiker number 4, Axel Book. Middle blocker number 5, Andre Bakil. Starting setters, their team captain number 6, Jerome Lopez. Outside spiker number 9, Ken Umali. Opposite spiker number 13, Kevin Montemayor. And their starting libero is number 14, AJ Ross. Their head coach is Ariel De La Cruz.
It's the Perpetual Help Altas and the San Beda University Red Spikers for game number 2 as we take a look at the starting lineup of Coach Sammy. Nandito pa rin syempre ang kanilang mga go-tos tulad ni Hero Austria, Louis Ramirez. Hero being literally the hero of Perpetual in several games. They are still unblemished so far in this season with 3-0. As we also take a look at the starting lineup naman ng kuponan ni Coach Ariel De La Cruz. We have Jerome Lopez, Montemayor, who's also been helping. For you, Ana, sino bang mga kailangan nating abangan dito?
Well, Ramirez from Perpetual has been showing great consistency with his attacks and his scores. So he's actually a pointer for their team. Meanwhile, San Beda, they have well-distributed spikes all throughout their game last week. Yes, and that also goes to show that there's a good playmaker.
Here in this game with that great attack. For Perpetual. Great serve. Set up for Calayag. Finds a way to score and gets their first blood here in this game.
Yun yung set na medyo off pa siya, pero nagagawa ng paraan ng middle blockers. Comparing with the game earlier, etong game natin ngayon with Perpetual and Beda, medyo high energy agad right off the bat, no? Wala nang warm up.
After this, but this is Perpetual versus San Beda. He will set up his teammate, and that will be good enough for San Beda University for their second game, for their second point in the set. Effort there. San Beda continues to serve. That one with the help of the net. Ramirez. But that's
That
for
was
San Beda.
outside. Since actually yung set na yun medyo malayo, no? So parang he took his chance. Open.
again with the help of the net. Narciso goes to the middle. Habulin ng San Beda. Pero hindi na nakapag-adjust.
That was a good drop ball by our Perpetuals middle blocker.
For the Perpetual help Altas, and he sends that straight to the net. Now, San Beda here is up. If you are San Beda, Anna, you're putting up the they're gunning for a sweep here. Aside from skills, what does San Beda need for this game?
Well, I think San Beda is actually showing very good pace and energy right now. So I think they have a chance in going against Perpetual. And coming from 2-2, nakalaban mo is undefeated. Ano na yun eh, kung manalo ka, wow, like, di ba? Very good for your team.
Definitely. So, first loss for Ateneo. They proved that they can do that to unblemished teams. Book with that attack. And that's good for Book, his second in this set.
That was such a great setup from the receive to the sets to the spike.
Outing last Sunday. Great serve and Narciso, back set. Attack. Too quick for San Beda now. For his squad, Alta serving.
He scored
Lopez.
23 points during their last game.
23 points for him.
That's amazing stats right there.
Hindi yan nahabol ng Altas yon. Another convincing point for San Beda. They're up 2 points here early in set number 1. Another great serve. And Narciso. San Beda with a great save. Need to
That's a free ball.
Hero Austria. And that's good.
Inside. Napakabilis ng down the line. Yun yung mga iniiwasan natin. Kasi kapag nagbigay tayo ng free ball dun sa opponent natin, it gives them that, he's our player of the game for last game against Ateneo.
Umali will adjust. Adjust is good. And San Beda University takes us to the first technical timeout here in set number 1. We'll be right back. this set. So far, both teams with great energy.
Everybody is showing off their skills. Nakakamangha kasi parang ayaw talaga nilang pa-drop yung ball eh. Bawal na bawal bumaba.
But that time, Perpetual had good intentions, but that's outside.
Mateo tried to check out yung bola niya, yung palo niya, kaya lang walang
Here. And Narciso will go to the middle. It's blocked. So we'll go to the middle as well. Still no go. And Narciso back set. Blocked. The libero will put it up. And a point off the block here.
That was a check ball for San Beda. Minsan,
now Lopez still serving for San Beda. He's been serving well here. And Narciso.
wow.
Hero Austria serving. That great serve. Lopez tries to adjust. And Narciso had the chance.
What a great block by San Beda University.
San Beda showing up both on offense and defense so far in this.
Bantay sarado na ng blockers ng San Beda.
Kalayag with that serve. The libero gives it to Ramirez, but that's too strong. Now, Coach Sammy wants to trying to settle his squad. Baka merong konting excitement lang.
Dahil naka-block nga yung San Beda, they want yung setter na gumawa ng ibang way, na ibigay din sa ibang spikers. And as much as Louis Ramirez is your go-to na nakakapuntos siya talaga, you still have to cover and
A great start here in set number 1. That over-received was maximized by Umali. Make sure na ibabalik niya agad yon sa mga
very aggressive si Umali sa regalo.
Exactly. Great anticipation also for Umali there.
Lalo na Christmas na kasi, kaya anticipated sa regalo.
And Narciso sets up the Mateo. Not that time, Umali had to adjust, but still good. 2 straight points.
That
for
was a very
Umali.
smart play. Nakita niya na butas yung donut hole ng Perpetual and he shot it right there. Hindi mo naman kailangan paghirapan na baunin yung palo mo, pero makakapuntos ka pa rin.
But that time, Mateo.
Why not? Pero a point is 1 point lang.
Now Mateo with that great attack as well para bumawi. Looking at Rosso serving for the Altas. We'll go to the middle. And that will be our second technical timeout. Still care of the San Beda University Red Spikers. We'll be right back.
Altas.
We'll go to the middle. And that will be our second.
Welcome back to the Paco Arena. This is the Collegiate Challenge. Game 2 between Altas and the Red Spikers continues. And Coach Ariel of San Beda knows that he's going up against a coaching legend and a perfect team right now. He knows this will be a challenge, pero para sa kanya, ini-ingrain niya sa kanyang players ang hunger para manalo. Simple lang ang formula ni Coach para sa larong ito.
Thank you so much, Megan Cabrera. That's our courtside reporter for game number 2. Coach Ariel de la Cruz was talking about challenge accepted. Diba? Itong unblemished na things na he wanted to improve ay yung mga bagay na
teams to practice tsaka talagang i-polish yung mga galaw nila.
A while ago, now Perpetual Help is serving. They will set up Book.
What a great spike!
It makes it seem like it's so easy to do that. Very convenient
Smooth.
Great serve, and Narciso sets up his teammate.
Magpapatalo si Hindi ko alam kung nakikita ng mga audience natin sa TV, pero napakabilis ng play ng both teams talaga.
Definitely.
Our libero tried to save that overset, but to no avail.
Great patience also by San Beda. Now they're up 18-2.
Kenneth, paabot yung nag-shot yung sa sideline.
Latter part of our elimination round. So if you guys can still watch and support, go ahead.
Ayun nga ang sinasabi ni Coach Sammy kanina na dapat kahit gaano ka katiwala sa spiker mo, may coverage pa din. Kasi it shows trust in both defense and
sa kanila dito. Great serve, and Narciso will set up Zareno.
spike that ball to a score.
Hinabol ni Lopez yun. And that one. Especially for guys on the floor.
I think what's important is yung i-maintain mo pa din yung energy mo na you're not gonna become lax just because malayo yung agwat. Kasi once you do that, hindi mo mamalayan, mamaya, ay wow, dikit na pala yung score.
But Book that time,
Din yung energy
delivering the goods for his
mo na
squad.
you're not gonna... and not allowing them, the Perpetual, to makahabol sa kanilang score.
Great save by the Altas here. They will need to set up Lopez. Medyo awkward siya doon. Great.
Kita ang buta by Zareno.
Great.
Kita ang buta.
Now we have 20-13 here in favor of San Beda University Reds. They're at 2-2 in the standings. They want their third win this season. Lopez sets up his teammate. That's not over. Coach Ariel De La Cruz will have to talk to his guys after that. Narciso goes to the middle. That was blocked. And Narciso back again to the same guy.
Another unforced error. Net error for Perpetual Altas.
Another error here, make that 3 in this set. So far, ang score ng San Beda ay galing mula sa errors ng Altas dito.
Teammates ng San Beda on the sidelines.
Narciso.
It was an outside spike by Louis Ramirez.
The Altas were ready to celebrate that point. However, that was outside, called by officials. With 4 points, all came from the errors of the Altas. Now, that time, they score off the block. Serving for the Perpetual Help Altas. Lopez, one-hand set. That's good enough for Bakil and make that a point for him. They're now up 5-2.
Parang sinabi niya, itaas mo lang ako ng bala.
So far, the attackers for Lopez have been delivering. Hindi sinasayang ang mga set. Now we have their team captain, Louis Ramirez, serving for the Perpetual Help Altas. Naghahabol pa rin sila dito ng puntos. Great serve, back set. Rejected by the Altas.
Kitang-kita mo actually na saradong-sarado yung block. As in, over na yung kamay ng blockers dun sa net. And for our San Beda's opposite spiker, he could have made that work by checking it out or maybe dropping the ball.
Great serve. Lopez, back set again. But that time, that's not over.
Kasi sobrang taas ng energy nila nung first set na ang bilis ng lahat na I wondered if kaya nilang i-maintain yung energy na yon.
Definitely now the Altas were able to slow things down here. But Montemayor doesn't want to slow down. That's his third time to try that play. That time it worked for him.
Third time's the charm.
They're now up 6-5 here. And Narciso, combination play. Austria's adjustment.
For their service receives.
Clint Mateo on deck serving for the Altas. Lopez gives it to Book. Book. That must be his favorite. Kasi pang ilan na niya yan. 7-6 here in favor of San Beda.
Pero hindi mahuli ng Perpetual yung palo niya kahit pang ilan na yan.
Now we have Andre Bakil. Okay. Narciso goes to Hero Austria. Blocked. He'll put it up. Give it back to Austria again. That time, he wants to make sure it goes in.
And that was good variation dahil na-block siya nung una doing cross-court. So, iniba niya. Nilagay niya sa down dahil dun siya binabantayan. Very smart players right here.
Definitely, we've been seeing smart players here at the V-League, which makes it more exciting. Lopez, combination play. Bok once again. Specialty of the house.
Nahuli nila ang mga blockers na iwan nila.
San Beda University takes us once again to a technical timeout. This is the V-League. We'll be right back. Dikit ang laban dito sa set number 2 between the San Beda University and Perpetual Health Altas. But San Beda's Book has been showing up and delivering the goods for Coach Ariel de la Cruz. Narciso, Austria, too strong that time.
Austria is definitely trying to make a mark in this set.
He wanted that one, but just too strong. San Beda still up here, 9-7. Bakil serving. Narciso, Rosos. The point for him again.
That was a very strong check out. Kurt Rosos.
Hero Austria serving. I know he's been a player of the game several times for Coach Sammy. And Narciso goes to Ramirez. At that time. And the setter wanted to attack, but too strong.
That's actually very key to having a setter that's all around. Kasi you barely see setters that actually try to make an attack. So that was a good effort on his part.
Great serve by Lopez. Ramirez again, still outside.
Looks like Perpetual cannot control their strength. Masyado silang nanggigigil.
Now, San Beda University is utilizing the opponent errors here. Katulad nangyari in set number 1. Narciso.
Net touch by San Beda.
Say net violation here. Cutting the lead to just 2 now. And Narciso, their main playmaker, serving here for Coach Sammy and the Perpetual Health Altas. Lopez. Mateo goes to Ramirez. They'll put it up for their teammate, rejected by Calayag and Montemayor.
Perpetual couldn't put their spikes in.
So far, it's a mix of strong attacks and then they're being blocked well here by the San Beda University. But that time, Ramirez wanted that.
Kanina pa niya hinihintay yun yung setup na yun.
Nakakahabol naman sila ng mga 1-2 puntos. But so far, they're not able to take the lead here. Rosas with that serve, too strong. That one sails out. Another error here.
Looks like Perpetuals, yung habit nila kanina nung simula nung set na to, marami na naman silang ulit na unforced errors.
Now we're looking at Kenrod Umali, one of the Umalis here in San Beda, and Narciso. Lopez goes to Book. That time, that's too wide. And that's a score for the Perpetual Health Altas.
Medyo nakakatakot din talaga mag-defense sa men's volleyball. Makikita natin na iba talaga yung kalidad ng palo nila na sobrang bilis at sobrang lakas.
Louis Ramirez with that serve. Over-received. Kaya lang nag-outside.
That was an over-receive from an overly strong service by Louis Ramirez.
Their team captain, Louis Ramirez, of course, their lead scorer last game with 23 points, helped by Hero Austria with 15. Lopez, back set. That's good for Montemayor here.
That was a perfect play. Ang ganda ng defense to the set to the spike.
Lopez,
As they take a
set.
look at that
That's good
attack
for
by Montemayor.
Nakita mo ba yung defense niya? Parang tinayuan lang niya yung service.
And that was rejected.
Oh,
Great anticipation by Mateo. Hindi na nahabol ni Book yun. Ngayon, 1 puntos na lang ang nahabol nila. Of course, again, we're looking at an unblemished, perfect team so far here, 13-0, so they would not want to have a loss here. Lopez to Book again. Book had to adjust. Austria attacks. Lopez to Book again. Still the same thing, Anna. Book scores for San Beda University. 1 point away from the second technical timeout as we take a look at that beautiful attack. Still
Yan yung
the same
signature
thing.
move niya na kahit ilang beses mo ulit-ulitin, pupuntos at pupuntos pa din.
And so far, he's been enjoying the benefit of that. Hindi nyo ma-defend. Ulit-ulitin ko na lang rin. Austria, hinabol ang bola. And Narciso. Ramirez from the back row wasn't good enough. And San Beda University takes us once again to a technical timeout, this time in set number 2. We will be right back. We are still inside the Paco Arena where San Beda University takes the lead 16-13 against the Perpetual Help Altas. But let's turn you over first to our courtside reporter, Megan Cabrera. Go ahead, Megan.
Sydney, after struggling in the first set with Perpetual's usual playmakers being silent, Coach Sammy definitely made it a point to reiterate that they were being complacent and not playing to the standard expected of them. He says that their problem right now is internal, playing out of focus and committing a lot of errors. At actually, tinanggap naman ito ng mga players. Interestingly, it was JC and Narciso, former player of the game, who took the lead, gathering the boys and telling them that they have to now put into action what they talked about. Sydney and Anna?
Thank you so much, Megan. Coach Sammy was talking about focus. He wants more focus here from his guys. But while Megan was reporting, dalawang consecutive errors here sa side ng San Beda. 1 service error and 1 attack error. And let's see if the Altas will be able to maximize that. However, balik
That
rin
was 3
tayo.
consecutive errors na on
Balik
both
rin
teams.
tayo sa errors naman dito sa Altas. Now we have Axel Bohok who has been delivering the goods for his squad. And Narciso, hinabol yun. Austria steps up. It's rejected. Set up Rosos. Lopez goes to Kalayag. And that's a score for the San Beda University. They're up here by 3 points, 18-15. Anna, what happened there?
It looks like Perpetual is not very intentional with their passes. Parang kailangan pa nilang mag-focus nga, sabi nga ng coach nila.
Narciso to Ramirez. That one through the block. Giving a much-needed break here for the Altas.
Narciso to Ramirez. That one.
Beautiful attack from the back row. Now we have Hero Austria serving for the Altas. Lopez tries to push that. Narciso to Ramirez. Lopez back to Umali. Umali, and that's good. San Beda University enjoying every point here. Ramirez out, Zareno in for Coach Sammy.
It looks like he's having a hard time converting his attacks into points.
Jerome Lopez has been doing great setting up his teammates here. And Narciso with that 1-2 play.
Yun yung kanina pa niya hinihintay gawin.
Setting up his
Find that
teammates
opportunity.
And he
here. And
delivered.
Narciso with that 1-2 play.
Play. Beautiful play by Narciso. Now he's on deck serving. Lopez, kalayag. Too strong. That's outside.
Nasobrahan yung kabig pakaliwa. But that was nonetheless a nice try and a nice effort for our setter with a one-hand set right there.
Perpetual here. Mahabol pa rin. And that time, great anticipation
From
by
Rosos.
Rosos.
Merry Christmas, sabi nga niya.
Now, San Beda sees a threat here. Let's listen in.
Sabi ko na sa inyo, wag kayo mag-relax hanggang niabot ng 25. Ayan, nag-umpisa na naman. Sabi ko sa inyo, wag niyo yung control dito sa kamay niya. Paluin niyo na. Ha? Ewan ko, ano bang nangyayari sa inyo? Nandun na yung bola, gaganyanin mo na lang. Kailangan mo pahawiin. Paluin mo na, wala namang blocker eh. Eh, ang problema, lahat ng error sa nangyayari sa inyo, kayo gumagawa. Go, go!
Coach Ariel De La Cruz wanted to address the errors na nagagawa ng kanyang kupunan so far in the set. And Ana, gaano ba ka-crucial ang mga nakita nating errors so far dito sa Red Spikers?
Well, it seems that yung mga errors nila, they were gaining momentum and then nagkaka-error, sumusobra yung hawi. Yun nga yung sabi ni Coach Ariel, na paluin nyo lang, hindi nyo naman kailangan hawiin. Kasi malakas naman yung mga palo nila na makaya nilang i-convert yon to a score.
Oh, and Narciso back set to Mateo. At that time, Montemayor also blocked.
Another
So,
one.
back to Montemayor. That second try was good.
A nice play on the setter side.
Another one. Back to
Na binigyan pa rin niya ng second
Montemayor.
chance si Montemayor
That
dahil
second
nakita
try
niya na
was-
kumagat yung middle blocker ng Perpetual sa kanilang middle spiker on San Beda side.
There you go. Now, Coach Sammy calls a timeout here. Let's listen in.
Dito yung maliit ha. Makinig. Nandito maliit. Steady ka dito, okay? So, ikaw kukunin mo yan. Atras ka, magbibi ka. Okay? Si Joshua, 4 lang. Okay? Pantukin nyo lang ang bola. Okay? Kailangan natin ng pasa. Ulitin ko ha. Nandito yung maliit nila. Nandito yung malaki. Okay? So, ihiwas natin dito sa malaki. Maliwanag. Pumangit ang bola, pwede kayo mag-drop sa likod. Tiwala lang. Tiwala lang.
Mga konting paalala ni Coach Sammy sa kanyang Perpetual Help Altas. Ana, ano bang narinig natin dun?
So si Coach Sammy was emphasizing yung strategy na may maliliit na players ang San Beda and we have to utilize that. So bigyan natin ng bola yung opposite spiker kasi mas madali tayo makakapuntos kung mas maliit yung blocker.
Now, free ball here for San Beda. Lopez. They adjusted. Austria from the back row. Too strong.
Looks like Perpetual is having a hard time converting their attacks into scores.
Ano you mentioned na, their power, parang napapansin mo, no, na nahihirapan silang i-control. As the power definitely is there. They had good intentions, but madalas na outside ang bola so far.
Minsan kasi na-overwhelm din tayo sa gigil kasi gusto mong mag-score talaga pero ayun nga, hindi na ko-control ng sapat. But now, our team captain, Luis Ramirez, their main scorer, is back in the court.
And tries to attack. Great dig. Lopez to Umali. Umali finds the line and scores. They're now up 22-19 as we take a look. That beautiful attack there by Umali.
Umali finds the line.
What I like about San Beda's plays are lahat talaga nakaka-convert ng attacks into scores. Kahit sinong ilagay mo sa harap, kayang gumawa.
Rosos. Making it look like it's so simple for him. Rosos serving. They're still trailing by 2 points. Good serve. Lopez with a one hand. Nalito kung sinong papalo.
That was actually an over-receive on Sanbeda's defense, kaya nahirapan yung setter
Lopez
natin
with
na
the one
gawa ng
hand.
paraan yun.
Nalito
So,
kung
inabot na lang
sino
niya ng
papalo.
one-hand set. But ayun
That
nga,
was
ang hirap sa one-hand set ay hindi mo din ma-anticipate kung sakto ba talaga sa gusto mong ibigay na bola.
Now Montemayor will try. And there is a net violation on the side of the Altas. 23-21. San Beda University approaches the set point here. They snatched set number 1 from the unblemished Altas, and they want to do that again. And with that service ace,
Sydney, did you see that serve? What a very powerful ace.
24-21 here. Coach Sammy is concerned. He wants a timeout. Let's listen in.
Iwasan mo ang bola. Akin grabe naman Ang tagal na natin naglalaro, di ba? Dapat alam na natin yan kung anong trabaho ng bawat isa. Lumusot ang bola, dapat nakukuha natin. Pag tumas ang bola, papaluin nyo lang ng maayos. Huwag kayo magkano ng maraming error. Error na nagbibigay sa atin ng puntos, nagbibigay ng puntos sa kanila, oh.
Coach Sammy knows this is very uncharacteristic for his squad as
Now
Montemayor
Montemayor will
maximizes.
try.
That's there is a net violation.
And on Perpetual side, speaking of
Altas.
basics earlier, ang basics na nire-reiterate ni Coach Sammy naman ngayon ay yung roles ng bawat player inside the court.
And Narciso sets up Ramirez.
Ayun
Saves
na
a set
nga.
point.
Ramirez taking his role as a scorer for Perpetual.
A scorer and the team leader here for the Altas.
A lot of roles for Ramirez here.
Lopez, back set. And Montemayor is just too powerful for the Altas so far. They take set number 2, 25-22. San Beda University is up 2-0. We'll be right back for set number 3. You're still watching the V-League where it all started. Umaarangkada ang San Beda University Red Spikers here 2-0 against the Perpetual Help Altas. As we take a look at the set number 2 highlights here. Ana, what has been working well for Coach Ariel de la Cruz and the Red Spikers? Bakit na-intimidate nila ng gano'n ang Perpetual Help?
Well, I'd like to thank their playmaker, ang setter nila na Captain Jerome Lopez, for making all the plays possible kasi well-distributed talaga yung mga attacks nila. So, as you can see, well, here they have 11 attacks compared to Perpetual's 13 attacks. both teams have 1 blocks each and 1 service aces, while Perpetual Altas gave a lot of points for their errors to San Beda University.
There you go. Coach Sammy mentioned in one of his timeouts na errors daw ang nagiging problema ng kanyang koponan. And they are aware of that. They just need to address it. Welcome to set number 3 here. This is our game number 2 for our quadruple Friday here at the V-League. This against the Perpetual Help Altas and the San Beda University Red Spikers. My name is Sydney Crespo, still together with Ana Gupico and our courtside reporter Megan Cabrera, bringing you the action. You can watch us live on Facebook or via our website, vleague.ph. We are looking at their team captain for San Beda University, Jerome Lopez, on deck, ready to serve. Great serve, and Narciso goes to the middle with Medalla, and Medalla gets a score.
That was a fast tempo play for Perpetual Altas.
Now we have here Austria on deck. Perpetual Help would need that kind of energy, especially here in set number 3. Lopez sets up his teammate.
Oh! Did you see that coverage from his head?
And that's good for Kalayag here.
Dahil solid nga ang coverage ng San Beda, sabi nga ni Coach Ariel.
They did not expect that, but that had a good result. First point in set 3, but that service is outside. We have Michael Medalla serving for the Perpetual Help Altas.
Let's see if Perpetual can actually pull through for this set.
Lopez with that combination play to Umali.
Umali has been very consistent throughout this game. Converting his spikes into point, parang every time bibigay sa kanya yung bola, minamake sure niya na pupuntos talaga siya.
Of course, that is Kenrod Umali. That time with the help of the net and Narciso to Ramirez. Cross court is good.
Louis Ramirez is back.
You know, Louis Ramirez has been trying to get those attacks, yung mga moral boosting scores, di ba?
Yes. I think it was a much needed break for him on the second set na kailangan siya i-sub out dahil masyado na siyang tina-target din ng kalaban pag nasa back row siya.
Pero kung may Louis Ramirez sila, meron talagang book ang San Beda University. Ilang beses na niyang ginagawa yon. Still is effective.
All of the spikers of San Beda is very effective today.
But that's another error from the service line, giving Perpetual Help Altas a free point here. They're up 4-3.
Ayan, lumalaban na din ang sidelines ng Perpetual Altas. Hindi na sila nagpapatalo para i-cheer ang kanilang teammates in the court.
Louis Ramirez, a great serve. 1-2 play by Lopez. Saved. And Narciso to Austria. Doug. Lopez. Book adjusts. Narciso. Ramirez from the back row.
Ayun na nga.
Hindi na kinaya ng San Beda yon.
I like how he just looks very composed kahit ano pa yung mangyari dun sa palo niya, no? Very captainish, sabi nga ni Meg.
Now he's serving here for the Altas. Great serve again. Lopez to Bakil. Still good. Ramirez will attack. Still another
strong.
good intentions pero masyadong malakas.
I would also like to commend Beda's system inside the court. They're very systematic and I think it's a big factor on why they have been winning both sets today.
Great serve. Narciso to Austria. Blocked. Great blocking here by Kalayag and Lopez.
Bantay sarado na yung palo ni Austria by the San Beda blockers.
Now we are at 5 apiece here for set number 3 kung saan gustong humabol ng Perpetual Help Altas because wala pa silang napapanalo ng set dito. San Beda is up 2-0. San Beda. Doug Lopez to Montemayor. That's too low.
That was a great save by Perpetual's libero, Pepito.
Palitan na naman tayo ng puntos dito sa part na itong larong ito. This has been the trend.
Ayaw nila magpatalo. Hindi pwedeng magpalamang ng more than 2 dahil kapit na kapit lahat. Ayan na naman ang coverage ng San Beda.
Lopez to Book but rejected. Bumalik, tumama pa sa kanyang mukha, no? Now, San Beda calls an early timeout here. Let's listen in.
Volleyball, hindi natatapos sa dalawang set lang. Nagre-relax kayo, lalamang kayo ng dalawa. Kasi sabi ko sa'yo, nag-start na naman kayo, nag-eksperimento kayo sa palo. Maganda na yung maganda eh. Ang problema sa'yo, ginagawa, ine-eksperimento. Yung drop ball mo, lumalaban na nga tayo. Papalo, tapos i-drop ball nyo na naman. Diba? Sabi ko nga sa inyo, pag tumaas yung bola, hindi yung pagpiyansa.
Coach Ariel De La Cruz had some reminders for his Red Spikers. But Ana, ano ba yung mga naging highlights natin na paalala doon?
So ito nga, dahil nung first set, sobrang bilis nga ng tempo ng San Beda. Pero it's slowly, they're slowly relaxing. At yun yung iniiwasan ni Coach Ariel na wag tayong paparelax agad dahil hindi pa tapos ang laban. Kaya pa humabol ng Perpetual.
And that is also the mindset of the Perpetual Help Altas as they take us to their first technical timeout in this game. We'll be right back. Set number 3 here at the vleague between the Perpetual Help Altas and the San Beda University Red Spikers. That is the first technical timeout for the Altas so far in this game. They're up by 3 points here, 8-5. Now the Altas serving. Lopez goes to Boko, that combination play again. And it still works for the San Beda University.
Bok making sure that his presence is felt at the front row.
Now, Book is also about to serve here. Medyo may konting kulitan sa San Beda University. But they've been enjoying the game, right? Both teams, both benches.
Meron silang fans.
Meron silang mga fans. Austria tried to attack, but a great block again here by Kalayag.
Bantay na talaga yung mga palo ni Austria ngayon. So I wonder what he's gonna do to be able to get through that block.
That's something that we have to find out here, hopefully in this set, as he tries to attack that one again.
There you go. Dahil sa gigil niya, no, na over-receive nung San Beda University yung palo niya at drenop din niya dun sa walang tao.
Now, they're up 9-7. They still have a chance here, definitely. Malayo pa tayo sa match point for San Beda or a set point for the Altas.
Third set pa lang to. Sydney, marami pang pwedeng mangyari.
Definitely. Especially for Louie Ramirez, who can score 23 points in a game.
It looks like Perpetual was boosted dun sa kanilang technical timeout, reminding them of who they really are and what they're capable of.
Great serve. The libero sets up Umali. And Narciso to Ramirez. Great save there. Second ball to Montemayor. Narciso back to the middle.
And Narciso changing up their play. Akala nila mapupunta kay Ramirez ulit, pero hindi. Binigay niya sa kanyang quicker for a be quick.
Great decision making there by Narciso. He definitely has those options on the floor. Lopez to Umali and scores off the block here. Speaking of options, ang dami niyan din sa Red Spikers.
That's true. Mahahabol kaya ng San Beda University ang score from 8 to 11.
Lopez serving. Austria and Narciso to Mateo. And
Nagsasagutan na yung both teams. Nakikita mo, puro check out yung mga palo nila. Spiking it with all their might, na hirap kunin ng kalaban ang kanilang check outs.
Austria with that serve. Habulin ni Umali. Montemayor sends that over. Free ball para sa Altas. And Narciso, combination play to Ramirez.
Wow!
Louis Ramirez still delivering the goods for his squad.
San Beda was not prepared for that very powerful spike.
A very reliable leader in Louis Ramirez. Lopez, back set. Not that time, Montemayor. Another score for Montemayor.
Nakita mo ba yung set na yon? So that was medyo dos yun, medyo loob yung set. But kahit na ganun yung pwesto niya, na-check out pa din niya papunta sa kaliwa. Medyo alanganin na angle but still made it work.
Great serve there. Ramirez pa rin. Doug. Lopez to Umali. Narciso. That's his teammate Mateo. And Mateo converted that to another point. Giving them 14-9 here.
And Narciso enabling his spikers, encouraging them to spike hard and ina-avoid din niya yung mga blockers ng San Beda, no, para clean yung palo ng spikers niya.
Lopez will go to Bakil. That's outside. And another score here for the Altas. Unti-unti na talaga silang nabubuhay dito and pulling away from the Red Spikers, 15-9.
I agree with you. Nabubuhay na nga, nakikita ko na yung energy ulit ng San Beda na umaangat na ulit.
Medallia with that serve. Lopez. That was Montemayor, but was Doug and Narciso. And an error.
That was a double from the setter. Great receive though from Austria with a really hard spike.
5 puntos ang inahabol dito ng San Beda University to make this a tie game. They snatched 2 sets here from the Altas. They want to do it again and close this game 1 out. Make that 4-point game here.
That was good frontline defense from San Beda. Hindi na nakabuelo yung Perpetual to set up a play.
Mali serving. Great serve. And Narciso. And that's a good point here for Andrade. And Andrade takes us to the second technical timeout here in set number 3. We will be right back. Still inside the Paco Arena for the vleague Challenge Cup. The Altas takes us to their second technical timeout in set number 3. Naghahabol sila dito as San Beda is up 2-0. But let's talk first to our courtside reporter, Megan Cabrera. Megan, go ahead.
Sydney, after taking the first 2 sets, San Beda really wanted to make a statement. They wanted to show that they can take on volleyball at San Beda, ika nga niya. Hindi lang sa laro, pati sa tindig at aura. And while Coach Ariel acknowledged the boys' good fight in the first 2 sets, he knows na kailangan pa nilang trabahuhin ito dahil tulad na nangyayari ngayon, hindi ito basta-basta palalampasin ng Altas. Right now, he urges his players to stay composed and retain only their good practices. But now we have to see if they will be able to follow through. Sydney and Anna?
Thank you so much, Megan Cabrera, for that great report. Composure and habits. Good practices ang gustong makita dito.
Kitang-kita ko din naman yung sinasabi ni Coach Ariel na the new face of the new San Beda.
Now we have a substitution here. Dahil Ludin and John Umali in for the Red Spikers. There was an attack error from the Altas a while ago. Our score now is 17-12.
We now have 2 Umalis inside the court.
We have 2 Umalis in John and Kenrod here. And Ramirez sends that straight to the net and the free point for San Beda University. Medyo hindi maganda yon para kay Coach Sammy dahil naghahabol ang San Beda, and pag sila nakahanap ng confidence dito and momentum, they will definitely utilize that.
Yes, we can't let that happen, especially if they want to close the 3rd set.
But that's another attack error here from the side of the Perpetual Help Altas. Even the playmaker in Narciso a little frustrated. Unti-unti na ulit nakakahabol ang San Beda dito.
Shout out kay Ate Z Herbacio. She's watching while she's in the car. Hello, Ate.
Shout out, of course, to another professional athlete watching us. This is the vleague and Coach Sammy wants a timeout. Let's listen in.
Less ang error eh. Oh, service, out palo. O, dalawa, malapit na dumikit sa atin. Yun ang sinasabi ko sa inyo eh. Pag ang chance na sa atin, huwag na natin bitawan. Okay? So, magbabaka-atras ka dito para mag-back quick. Ikaw sundan mo kagad ng tres. Sa harapan lang. Apply gamit dito ha. So okay, pasahan natin na maigi. Pumangit ang bola. Ha? Pumangit ang bola. Open, open. Pwede back row. Okay? Go. Sige.
Go, 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 go.
Coach Sammy was talking about chances at ayaw nilang palagpasin yung mga chances dito, especially the chance to pull away from San Beda University here. You're still watching the vleague. Sydney Crespo, Ana Gopico, and Megan Cabrera. Great serve by San Beda and Narciso to Ramirez. Now to Book. And Narciso puts it up to Austria. Rejected, but still good. Austria again. Ahabulin ni Umali. Pero hindi na siya umabot doon, and that's a score for Hero Austria here. They're up 18-15.
It looks like Austria has been trying so hard para makapuntos this set, and he's having a hard time, but that looked like it worked for him.
Now the middle of San Beda, making sure that's a point for them. That is Kalayag. Nahabol nila dito, 2 puntos lang. Narciso to Austria.
Ayun na nga. Sabi nga ni Austria sa akin, what are you saying? Pinakita niya na baon. Kayang-kaya niya ibaon yung palo niya na walang makakasalo.
Austria just waiting for that kind of opportunity, and that's a beautiful play there made by Narciso.
Actually,
serving.
I want to highlight what si Coach Sammy said kanina nung kanilang timeout, yun yung sinasabi niya sa kanila na kapag nag-quick yung middle blocker, kailangan niyang sumunod agad sa tres.
There you go now. Coach Ariel calls a timeout here. Let's listen in.
Ayan, paulit-ulit lang yung depensa na yan. Ang pinipilit nyo kasi dyan ayaw nyo kasi sumunod sa instruction. Sumunod mo na kayo sa instruction. Yan yung establish natin na block. Pagka tumaas dyan, pick patong, pwede naman sa parehas Diba? Okay, kalimutan nyo na yan. Ilan spiker mo?
Tatlo po. May po
tatlo.
center. May po dito.
Parang ka.
Okay, coach.
Patong ka dito, abang yung isa.
Right center ah.
Coach Ariel de la Cruz wants his team to settle down. Alisin yung pagmamadali, no? He's talking about errors as well. Nag-aabol pa rin sila dito ng 4 na puntos just to make that a tie game. But of course, they would want to close this in just 3 sets.
Actually, pareho sila ng sinabi ni Coach Sammy, si Coach Ariel at si Coach Sammy na dapat may system pa din yung pagbibigay ng play ng mga setters natin. Na kapag may nag-quick, dapat may nakapatong agad.
And now that's an attack by Mateo.
Perpetual showing variation through their spikers.
Perpetual help Altas up 21-16. Getting closer now to a set point. Their first set, if ever. O'Malley.
That was an effort by O'Malley to bring back the ball inside the court para hindi ma-take advantage ng blockers ng Perpetual.
But now Montemayor will be coming back for the San Beda University. Lopez as well. Let's see.
Let's see if that break that they had was efficient for them to maximize their performance.
Meanwhile, the main playmaker for Perpetual Help Altas and Narciso still here. Lopez goes to O'Malley.
At yun nga yung sinasabi ni Coach Ariel na quick patong play.
And O'Malley was able to convert that to their 17th point in this set. Team captain Jerome Lopez is back. And Narciso.
Nice
Mateo
save.
adjusts. O'Malley attacks. And Narciso sets up Austria. And that's not over for Hero Austria.
I also believe that the substitution that was made by Coach Ariel was a tactic to keep the spikers of San Beda na 3 spikers sa harap.
Oh, Lopez serves. It's a great serve. And Narciso. Narciso binigay kay Medalla. And Medalla finds a way to make a score here. They're up 23-18.
Seeing the smiles in our Perpetual Altas dahil sa kanilang lamang with San Beda.
Austria serving, but that one sails out. Still too strong for Hero Austria this afternoon. A free point again for San Beda University.
Let's see if kayang habulin ng San Beda ang kanilang score with 23-19.
Narciso, combination play to Ramirez.
Ramirez is not letting it happen.
As we take a look at that play once again.
That's also a B-quick patong on the side of Perpetual.
24-19, just 1 point away from the Altas first set here in this game. Tingnan natin kung makukuha na nila ito and bring us to the 4th set. But the Red Spikers are making it difficult for the Altas
to close the set. Believe talaga ako dun sa play na yon. Yung quick na yon na set. Ang hirap nun i-set up for the middle spikers.
Now, Coach Sammy wants to make sure he calls a timeout. Let's listen in.
Si Kisi, di ba, nandito?
Opo, coach. Likod.
Si Kisi gagawin mo, pabi. Singitin mo ngayon siya. Si Luis. Ikaw ngayon, ito ka, kunwari magtitres ka para mahira siya, tapos mag-pick ka ng 4. Pero pag pumangit ang bola, again, open. Pero tuloy yung tweaker natin. Isang magandang pasa, isa na lang tayo, ha.
O bala.
Coach Sammy wanted to make sure na makukuha na nila itong set na ito. But for you, Anna, what did you hear from that last reminders?
Well, they only need one more point to close the set. So Coach Sammy was giving instructions sa kanyang players to make a fake na 3 pero 4 tapos bibigay daw sa open. Pero di na kailangan yon.
Hindi na kailangan yon. San Beda University commits a service error here. And the Altas take set number 3. We're going to set number 4 here when we return. This is the V-League where it all started. The Altas take set number 3 here at buhay pa sila sa labang ito with 25-20 in that previous set. Anna, that was an exciting one for the both teams as we take a look at the stats here. What can you say?
Well, Perpetual Altas definitely had more attacks than San Beda with 16. Perpetual with 16 and San Beda with 10. Both has 2 blocks. 1 service aces for each, while their service errors were maintained to 6 to 7 unforced errors.
There you go. Again, that was our set number 3 stats. Thank you so much, Anna. Of course, Ana Gopico still helping us break down the beauty of this game. Also, Megan Cabrera at courtside. My name is Sydney Crespo. Welcome to set number 4 here. Lopez and Narciso goes to Ramirez, but that one sails out. And that's San Beda's first score here, again off of an error.
You know what I think? Ang labanan na lang talaga dito sa game na to is actually their pacing. Because both teams are showing really good attacks. They're showing good teamwork as well, but it comes to the pacing. Kung sino yung maka-keep up.
As Medalla takes an attack and scores for the Altas here. Hero Austria serving. And that one, straight to the net. Second point for San Beda University in set 4. Both coming from the errors of the Perpetual Help Altas. Narciso sets up Ramirez. Will give it to their teammate, and Narciso back to Mateo. And that
was
time,
a check out for our opposite spiker of Perpetual Altas. That wasn't, if you saw that, that wasn't actually a very strong spike, no? Pero it was utakan talaga na i-check out mo lang, puntos agad.
definitely. Now we're looking at Mike Medallas serving for the Altas here. Lopez goes to a back heel.
What a great setup! From a perfect receive to a perfect set to a perfect quick running.
Ganda ng chemistry ng dalawang yun, no? Lopez and back heel. Now Tahiludin is serving here for the Red Spikers. Good serve. Narciso to Andrade. And Andrade again, he did that a while ago.
Parang mini-mirror lang nung isa't isa yung mga plays nila, no? From a quick point from San Beda to another quick point naman from Perpetual.
Beautiful play there by the Altas. We have 2 apiece here. Hinabol ni Lopez yun. Book will have to adjust. And Narciso to Ramirez. Ramirez scores.
Mukhang walang tao sa long ball, para sa long ball ng San Beda. And knowing Ramirez, he has really strong spikes na long.
Now Mateo serving for the Perpetual Help, but no help by the net. Kaya another error na naman dito.
Yun yung mga service na medyo hindi ka makakahingi kasi hindi mo alam kung papasok.
Narciso to Ramirez. And that is outside, too strong.
Tinabig kasi ni Ramirez dahil nakita niya na walang tao doon.
Now, the score here is 5-4 in favor of San Beda. Book. There is a net violation. San Beda now at 6. Perpetual Help at 4. And with that 6 points, 4 galing sa errors ng Altas, 2 galing sa kanilang attack. So far, Altas pa rin ang namimigay ng puntos dito.
And that's what we're trying to avoid dahil ayaw natin magbigay ng easy points sa kalaban.
Now, Louie Ramirez bumabawi para sa kanyang kupunan. As we take a look at that beautiful swing by Louie Ramirez.
Very stoic talaga yung team captain ng Perpetual, no? Hindi
Pero
mo
yung palo,
makikitaan ng kaba.
Pero yung palo, hindi siya pang stoic. Talagang
nakakakaba.
Nakakakaba.
Yung kalaban yung kinabahan.
Combination play here, Book. But there is, once again, a net violation.
Gusto din magpakaba ni Book with his open spikes na very consistent.
We're about to approach our first technical timeout in set number 4. This time, San Beda University up 7-5. And that is a service ace for San Beda University, and that will be our first technical timeout in set number 4. We will be right back after this break. Welcome back to the V-League where San Beda University is up 8-5. Hahabol ang Altas dito. But let's listen to Megan Cabrera's report in set number 4. Megan, go ahead.
You know what, Sydney? It took some time, but Perpetual was finally able to pull out their usual game in the third set. Sabi nga ni Coach Sammy, ang volleyball kailangan kumpleto. From service, block, receive, set, and attack. So gusto niya sa set na ito, maglaro sila ng buo at may kumpiyansa. Sabi nga ni Coach, buhay pa sila and they still have a chance that they cannot waste. So we have to see if they will take that chance. Sydney and Anna?
Thank you so much, Megan Cabrera, for that report. And there was a problem with the rotation here on the side of the Altas.
Kakabalik pa lang from timeout, ngunit parang nawala pa din sa focus yung rotation na yon.
Ramirez that time wanted to adjust midway, pero that wasn't enough. The San Beda University here is up by 5 points. Coach Sammy wants to talk. Let's listen in.
Nanalo dyan. Kailangan binabalik nyo. Uulitin ko guys, laro lang yan. Bakit kayo nagpapatalo sa mga naramdaman nyo? Laro lang yan eh. Nawawala yung enjoyment natin sa game. Hindi tulad dati. Naintindihan ba? Dapat masaya ka lang dyan. Wala na problema magkamali, di ba? Huwag na nating sundan-sundan ang pagkakamali na yan. Bawi tayo, 5 lang yan. Kaya na malayo. Go, 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 go.
Huwag sundan ang mga pagkakamali at enjoy lang ang laro. Yan ang sabi ni Coach Sammy sa kanyang unblemished perfect team here. 3-0 so far this season. Pero ngayon parang nahanap pa nila ang kanilang groove in this game. Ana, ano bang dapat nilang gawin dito?
Well, I agree with Coach Sammy na huwag kang magpapadala sa emotions mo. Laro lang yan. Because as an athlete, like, hindi mo talaga may iwasan na maging emotional. Dahil, syempre, you're pouring your heart out and your passion in this court. But we have to maintain our composure pa din.
There you go, composure. Ang dapat ipakita ng Altas dito.
Today's word of the day.
Correct. Austria tries to attack. Great dig. Book had good intentions, but let's see what will be the call.
San Beda claiming an inside spike.
Now the officials would have to discuss that last sequence. Our score is 10-6 here in favor of the San Beda University. This is our game number 2 here for our quadruple Friday. We have our third game at 3 p.m. and our fourth game at 5 p.m. all for the men's division. Now, the ball is out, says our official, and that would be a point for the Altas.
So, it's San Beda's turn to maintain their composure and make sure na hindi sila maaapektuhan dun sa call na yun.
Lopez to Book with that combination play still works for them.
Book saying, hindi nga ako apektado. And scores right away.
He has been effective for the San Beda University. Now he's serving here. That one straight to the net. We might have jinxed it. 11-8 here. Humahabol pa rin ang Perpetual Help. In the last few sequence, it was the San Beda University committing several errors. Narciso serving. Lopez goes to the middle. And there will be a net violation and a free point for the Red Spikers.
It looks like labanan na naman ng unforced error to.
Jerome Lopez, their team captain, serving. And Narciso will go to Austria. Austria was rejected by 2 blockers here from the Red Spikers.
Austria has had a lot of attempts in this game.
As we take a look at the replay,
bantay na bantay talaga ng mga blockers ng San Beda.
San Beda up 13-8. Narciso wanted to reach that one. Masyado ng mataas.
Merry Christmas na naman. Dahil may
And
regalo na naman tayo from over-receives.
Tahiludin attacks that one.
As a middle blocker, gustong-gusto ko talaga yan kasi parang
Mga
free
ganon,
spike.
no? Oo.
Oo.
And Narciso to Medalla.
Nice pancake dig.
Blockers were still there. And Narciso to Mateo. Still rejected. And Narciso sa kabila naman. And that is in, says our officials.
And Narciso giving a back set to distract yung mga blockers ng San Beda from the ongoing plays on the open side.
Coach Ariel disagrees with that call, but that is still a point for the Altas. And Coach Ariel gets a yellow card here from our official.
Everyone's emotions are very heightened as of the moment.
You know, since our first game, all of our teams are really passionate about our games here at the vleague, of course, because it's very challenging, and itong mga experiences na to, it molds their players. Lopez, that was rejected. Montemayor attacks. And Narciso to Medalla. Lopez, the libero, will give it back to Tahiludin, but nope. Mateo to Ramirez, wala pa rin. We have a rally here. Montemayor adjusts.
That was not over. That was a very long rally for Perpetual and San Beda.
So nakakahabol ang Perpetual help dito dahil na rin sa mga errors sa kapunan ni Coach Ariel. Lopez sets it up for Montemayor.
Inside.
And that is good for Montemayor, the break that they need. As we take a look at that one again.
That's actually a very hard angle, no? Left-handed pala si Montemayor. Pero naipasok pa din niya regardless of how solid the block of Perpetual is.
Narciso to Medalla. That's not over. And San Beda University takes us to second technical timeout in set number 4. We will be right back. We have our games on Sunday here. Still a quadruple header. Starting at 10 a.m. we have the San Sebastian College of Recoletos and the Perpetual Help Altas. Adamson at Arellano University naman. UP Ateneo and the CSB Blazers and the UST Tiger Spikers for our last game. That will be on Sunday. Still here at the Paco Arena, or you can watch us live on Facebook or via our website, vleague.ph. As Ramirez attacks that one and scores. Our score now is 16-11. Naghahabol pa rin ang Perpetual Help Altas, Sydney Crespo with Ana Copico and Megan Cabrera. Ana, how are you enjoying this game so far?
Well, it's been very... And I have no words. Dahil napakadikit ng laban, no? Napaka-exciting. Ang dami nilang pinapakita sa atin na variations at strong spikes.
Lopez to Bakil was good. and our officials say that's a score for San Beda University, 17-11.
Looks like our players are energized right off that technical timeout.
A comfortable lead here. They could potentially close out this game if they'll be able to take care of their lead. Ramirez, though, says not yet and scores off the block.
Gusto pang humabol ng Perpetual and they're showing it.
5 points ang inahabol ng Perpetual dito. Mateo serving for the Altas. Lopez will set up Book. Ramirez, rejected.
Nice fake from our setter, Narciso.
Montemayor.
Everyone is hyped up.
Montemayor with that convincing attack. 18-12 here, and the Red Spikers were enjoying that one.
It looks like everybody has gained their energy and ayaw magpatalo for this fourth set.
Great serve. And that's a service ace for the Red Spikers here. At nakikita mo sa celebration nila kasi alam nilang palapit na ng palapit sa match point, and they're really enjoying that one.
Exactly the energy they need to close this set.
Now we still have Montemayor serving for the Red Spikers, who scored 19-12. Narciso to Andrade. And that's a score 13-19 rather.
Perpetual hindi magpapatalo. Showing off their great attacks as well.
Louis Ramirez serving for the Perpetual, helped Altas that time with the help of the net, pero walang nakapag-adjust sa San Beda. Ano bang nangyari doon, Ana?
Dahil, as you know, that Ramirez is a very strong person. Very strong yung mga serve niya. So, walang mag-expect na short ball yun. So, hindi sila prepared for that.
Now, let's see kung makakabawi si Book dito. And of course, he can do that, no problem. Book here getting the 20th point in set number 4. 20-14. Palapit na sila ng palapit sa match point. Andre Bakil serving for the Red Spikers. That one is a free point for the Altas as it sails out.
Too strong. We have 5 points for Perpetual para makahabol and 5 points for San Beda to close the set.
Casey Andrade serving for the Altas. They need to do something here. Lopez to Book once again. No problem, says Book.
I love the versatility of this guy. Kahit anong ibigay mo sa kanya na set, kayang-kaya niya talagang gawing puntos.
Book showing up for Coach Ariel and his squad. And Narciso, Medalla rejected. Narciso back to Medalla again. Not that time. And Narciso looks to Ramirez. Lopez will go to Kalayag. And Perpetual was able to make something out of that.
It looks like both teams had a hard time going back to their systemized plays.
The Altas still have a chance here. 16-21. Kalayag. Mateo to Zareno. Lopez. San Beda attacks. Great
Good
save.
coverage.
Tahiludin. Narciso will go for a combination play.
Good
the
ball.
Still alive. Narciso. Combination. That's outside.
If you could just feel the energy inside the arena, walang gustong magpatalo.
That was a mini rally. It eventually was won by San Beda. Masyadong malakas ang palo ng Perpetual Help dito. Our score now is 22-16. 3 points away from sealing the win here for the San Beda University. They can potentially give Perpetual Help their first loss. But the Altas do not want to give up.
And that's the fighting spirit we need.
4 points here to make it a tie game. Zareno on deck. Zareno serving. Great serve. Lopez go to Montemayor. And there is a net violation on the side of the Altas. Another error here. That's why Coach Sammy is calling a timeout. He wants to talk to his guys. Let's listen in.
Gigil. Ito mo, error ng tax din eh. Gigil na gigil kayo eh. Kung gusto nating humabol, kayo nasa tama. Diba? Nangyayari, gusto nating humabol. Tayo pa yung nagkakamali kasi gigil ka. Taas mo ang bola, ang kamay mo, ba't gagano mo pa? Intindihan, so okay. Kahit 23 yan, kaya nating habulin ha. Kapit lang ha, kapit. Sige lang.
Pasok na tayo 20.
Coach Sammy emphasizing na hindi pa tapos ang laban. 23 lang yan. Kaya pa nilang habulin ito. Ana, what else pa ba ang kailangang gawin ng Perpetual Help Altas in this game?
I think it's importante yung sinabi niya na dahil naghahabol tayo, huwag tayo manggigigil kasi parang tayo pa yung nagkakamali. So dapat inaalagaan yung bola, especially in this very crucial situation.
And Narciso will set up Mateo, but rejected.
Great block by San Beda.
And now, the San Beda University Red Spikers are at match point 24-17. They could give the first loss here for the Perpetual Help Altas. And Coach Sammy won't be unblemished anymore. And Narciso to Ramirez. Ramirez wants to extend this.
It's not over until I say so.
18-24. One match point saved here.
Perpetual keeping their cool.
Dalia
San
serving.
Beda.
Lopez. And that one is good for Montemayor. And closes out the game after 4 sets here. Set number 4, 25-18. San Beda University enjoying that one. Coach Ariel de la Cruz will be going home with another win right here. Meanwhile, the University of Perpetual Help Altas suffers their first loss this season. They're no longer unblemished, Anna. What do you think happened as we take a look at that last point?
Well, San Beda made sure that they were going to close the deal with solid blocks and solid spikes, showing how systemized they are.
Coach Sammy wanted to sweep the elimination round, but they're not able to do that dahil sa San Beda. Now we will have to talk to Megan Cabrera, our courtside reporter, na kasama ang ating best player of the game. Megan?
Thank you so much, Sydney. Start to finish, massive performance by our player of the game, Axel Van Book. Axel, ano ang ginawa mo? Ano ang pinasabog mo para magawa mo yon and for you to finally hand Perpetual their first loss?
Actually po, galing po kasi ako sa injured din, bago lang po ako naka-recover. Ang ginawa ko lang po is, yun, pag siniset po sa akin is patay lang ng patay po and kumukuha po kami ng momentum po sa laro para pag makakuha po kami ng momentum, yun, tuloy-tuloy na po yun. Yes po. Thank you po.
Yan, very supportive ang kanyang mga teammates. Now is your chance kung may gusto kang i-shout out.
Binabati ko nga pala yung pamilya ko doon sa amin na nanonood. Thank you, ma, pa. Makikita niyo din kayo ako sa December. Tsaka po binabati ko nga po yung mga kapitbahay ko dyan, sa mga sumusuporta sa akin at saka yung girlfriend ko dyan po sa Mindanao. Miss you po and I love you. Yun po.
Thank you so much. Congratulations to you and your team. Back to you guys.
Thank you so much, Megan Cabrera. Axel Bok still being humble after getting the Best Player of the Game award. Anna, what will be your last takeaway from this game? Very exciting 4 sets for us.
Well, I see that Sunbeda has been very consistent in giving their players opportunities. Everybody had the opportunity to show off themselves na they're all great attackers, and even their defense. Congrats to their playmaker as well, because he's been doing a good job for the team.
Now, the San Beda University Red Spikers are at 3-2, while the University of Perpetual Help Altas are now 3-1, giving the Altas their first loss this season. We will be having 2 more games at 3 and 5. Our next game will be between the CSB Blazers and Arellano University. On behalf of Ana Gopico and Megan Cabrera, my name is Sydney Crespo. This is the V-League, where it all started.